Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome to Crash Course 2018. And if you've been watching polls over the past few weeks, you know that the LBA has been raising hell week after week after week. And tonight it's going to come to a head because we have LBA versus CME matches almost all night. The only exceptions being the television championship and the women's championship match. Everything else is fair game. The LBA are going to have to be taught a lesson somehow, some way, and I think we've got the guys to do it. Starting off the night, Luis Sanchez here of the LBA will be going one-on-one with a guy he's very familiar with these past couple of weeks, Rich Reed, one half of the Natural Perfection. Rich Reed and Jason Adams just took on Luis and the world champion, Jowell, in a tag team tables match last Monday on Pulse. And let's just say the Natural Perfection completely annihilated these guys. So if we get a little bit more of the same here, I'll be okay with that. In our main event tonight, both these men's tag team partners are going to go one-on-one in what is now a ladder match for the CME World Championship. That is right, ladies and gentlemen, a ladder match. We've seen what Jason Adams has done in ladder matches before. Just last month, he was in a barbaric ladder match for the championship against Ivan Yakov, and he came out on top somehow. So if he could beat Ivan in the ladder match, I think he has a good chance against Jowell here tonight. And the CME World title will be hanging above the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Not that LBA belt that he's been walking around with. No, this is going to be the real deal. They're fighting for the CME World Championship. End of story. Coming up to the ring right now, looking ever confident as he should be. He's had a great couple of weeks against the LBA. He's going to try and continue that momentum here tonight. And not just those matches, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the tag team titles on the line. Otto is teaming up with his new partner, Jackson Montgomery, to take on the world's axis for those titles. We've got Jessie going up against Sirena for the women's championship. Darren Winter defending the television championship against Ryan Stockton. Oh, come on! Luis Sanchez from behind attacking Rich Reed. Sit out, Michinoku driver. Come on. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of this tonight. Rich Reed gets dumped to the outside. Now Luis follows him. Oh, Rich fighting back. Good left hand there. Oh, swinging side suplex lands Sanchez right on the side of his head. Rich now hoists him up on his shoulders. What's he got in mind here? Ooh, draping Luis' face first on the ring apron. No place on this ring is harder than that, ladies and gentlemen. Throws Luis back in, leaps himself back into the ring now. We've got this one right where the match is supposed to be. Luis, counters a German suplex, it looks like, into a nice hip toss, modified. But when I say hip toss, I mean he tossed him with his hips, and now he's going for a cover after a clothesline. Good kick out there from Rich Reed. The crowd's buzzing already, and you can tell just by the end of this night, when we get to the World Championship match, they're going to be unglued, and I don't blame them. Hopefully for the right reasons. And after that suplex, Luis is just being ever cocky. Rich gets up to try and answer him, but Luis tried to catch him with a suplex. Countered. Rich Reed gets himself a suplex of his own. Beautiful Northern Lights into a bridge. We've got a 2 count. That's all we're going to get for now. Nice kick out from Sanchez. Give him credit. Scoop up by Rich. Oh, throws him back first into the turnbuckle, then just dumps his body like garbage. Rich Reed on the second rope. Beautiful body splash right to the lower back there of Luis Sanchez. Now he hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, 2.5. The referee's hand was just about to hit the mat there for 3 before Sanchez kicked out. Rich just measuring his target with acute precision right there. Nice uppercut. He's getting the strike game going, and Rich Reed can get the strikes land, and Luis is in trouble, but he counters with a fireman's carry takedown. Misses the right hand, instead goes for a back elbow. He hits that one. Countered. Oh, Luis handspring against the ropes into a leaping cutter. Very nicely done. Now Luis Sanchez on the second rope. Calling his shot. Oh, went for the fist drop there, but Rich Reed rolls out of the way and somehow turns this into a beautiful sunset flip. 1, 2. Nice kick out from Lewis. It's just a victory roll. I'm just excited for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a German suplex. He got some height on that one. The crowd is being ever appreciative right now. Very nice drop kick from Rich Reed. He's running at him, tries to hit the arm, but Lewis moves the arm out of the way, but he cannot even capitalize on this. Just got him in the corner now. He's hoisting him up. Snake Eyes drops Lewis Sanchez onto the turnbuckle. That's all impact right there. Oh, Rich Reed measuring his man, maybe going for that lumbar check we've seen before, but elbows to the face, make sure that does not happen. And now we've got a face buster. We're gonna see that leaping leg cutter, I think, from Lewis. He's calling it, and he hits it. Just slicing and dicing over Rich Reed, whose hand was underneath the bottom rope. I would have loved to see if Rich Reed had it in him to kick out of that one, and Lewis is having a word with the referee. Now he's feeling something. He's got something in mind. Big elbow to the face there. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, Rich Reed reverses the Irish whip. Oh, but gets a couple knees to his mouth for good measure. Nice drop kick off the second rope there from Sanchez. Rich in the corner. Lewis, forearm splash, does not hit the mark. And Rich Reed, German suplex right out of the corner. That's one way to snuff somebody's momentum there. And a swinging side suplex. Look at him. He can barely even stand up without using the ropes. That's how many suplexes he's taken so far. Kidney shot. Punches to the midsection, to the face. And now a Beal out of the corner. Double knees. Look at the double knee drop. Rich Reed is now he's got something in mind. Pretty devious super kick. Hello. 1, 2. And a 3 count. Rich Reed with a couple little strikes, light strikes to soften up his man. And then, boom, super kick on the jaw out of nowhere. It's over. The chalk went up for the good guys. How about that? Rich Reed. You know, Lewis did some things in this match, but I got to say, it was a fairly comfortable victory for Rich in this one. I can't really expect the same in a ladder match later for his partner, but it's going to be a hell of a match, and it's going to be a hell of a show, no doubt about it. I cannot wait. But before Lewis rudely interrupted the beginning of this matchup, we've got some great matches planned tonight. And before we get to some of the singles matches, coming up next, we've got tag team action. Bryce Phoenix and Ivan Yakov are going to form some sort of dream team here to go up against Corporal Punishment and Eric Campbell. This man here, ladies and gentlemen, Ivan, former CME World Champion, not too long ago. But he is going to be teaming up with Bryce Phoenix, also a former CME World Champion. Like I said, this is some sort of dream team right here. I'd love to see what these guys are capable of as a tag team. But Ivan has had his problems, especially with Corporal Punishment, as of late. Are you kidding me? Ivan completely blindsided from behind by Eric and Corporal Punishment. Here comes Bryce Phoenix. He had to have known that something like this was going to happen. Now Eric Campbell's going for Bryce Phoenix on the ramp. Ivan caught completely off guard. Corporal Punishment has made Ivan's life a living hell since November. Since he faked his retirement, since he betrayed Ivan's trust in him, he's a scumbag, no doubt about it. And that's what he gets, a nice European uppercut from Ivan. Got a little cocky, a little held of himself, and now Ivan's going to take it to him. Look at these shots. Oh my God. I think pissing Ivan off would be the last thing on my list of things to do today. Nice spear clothesline combo there from Bryce and Ivan. Bryce Phoenix in the ring now. He's going to get a little revenge. Good God, you can hear the impact on every single one of those strikes. Irish whip to the corner. Oh, Bryce. I don't know what he was going for there, but Eric Campbell tags himself in now. We've got a bit of a standoff. Eric trying to psych himself up going into this one now. Let's get this one going. Oh my God! They both go for a collar and elbow tie-up. The only one who tied up was Bryce as he throws Eric by the throat. Speaking of by the throat, very nice. Good one. Just a one count. Eric Campbell kicks himself out of that one. Bryce now Irish whip. Eric Campbell wrong side of the ring. We got a tag here to Ivan. Oh, just a straight shot to the gut. Oh, Ivan accidentally hits Bryce, but I think they understand that was an accident. Good back suplex there. Corporal Punishment's begging for a tag. He wants a piece of Ivan after what happened last month in Resolution in the Corporal's Law match, with Ivan getting the better of him in his own game. Good forearm strikes there. Eric Campbell fights his way out of it. Shot to the gut now. Big uppercut. And a hard clothesline takes the big man down. Eric, Irish whip Ivan into his corner now. We got to tag the Corporal Punishment. He was begging for it before. He's going to get it now. What they got in mind? Suplex, kick, brain buster. Wow, very good tag team maneuver right there. And still it gets only a one count. No doubt Ivan's one of the toughest men in wrestling. Oh, he's got Ivan backed up against the ropes. Ivan can't even defend himself after those shots. Two elbows now to the top of the skull. I mean, make that three. We saw Ivan getting the better of Corporal earlier. Now Corporal's doing the same thing to him. Clotheslines him out of the ring. I think his head may have hit the apron on the way out. Corporal's got Ivan on his shoulders now. Oh, rams him spine first, the lower back right into that barricade. And if you're a big man like Ivan, that's nothing that you want happening to you right now. If your back is taken out of the equation, there's nothing you can do. I mean, that goes for anybody really, but especially a bigger man. Oh, and again, Ivan gets clotheslined out very hard. This is becoming the LBA's match now. Corporal tags himself out. Eric Campbell is in. Eric's going up to the top rope. Eric, oh, fist drop off the top rope, does not connect, and he goes hard to the outside. Ivan's got him up, swinging side slam, plants Eric Campbell on the outside. Big drop kick to Corporal Punishment, who was trying to help out. The Corporal thrown into the barricade now, just collapses to the floor. And now Eric Campbell's going to be a victim here, it looks like, of Ivan's wrath. Corporal was getting the better of him for a little bit there, but once he tagged out, it was a different story. Eric's fighting back, though. Eric's got him up. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness, the strength that was required. Holy hell. Goes for a cover after a fantastic backbreaker. And Ivan has to kick out at 2.5 there. He turned that into he turned a power slam into a backbreaker. Color me impressed. Eric measuring his man up now, going for the sudden impact, it looks like. Oh, but Ivan had it well scouted. Hits him right in the midsection with that strike. Takes the wind right out of him. Tags in Bryce Phoenix. Ivan's got him up, backbreaker. Big elbow drop right as a follow-up. There goes Corporal Punishment. Bryce Phoenix is a house of fire now. He's feeling good about coming back in here. Bryce has got Eric up. He's got him on his shoulders, and the Ushigoroshi connects. Eric, the back of his head right into the knee. Bryce is calling for it. Are we going to see the cry of the Phoenix? We do. Plants him face first right into the mat. Corporal's back on the apron, but not for long. Bryce Phoenix gets him down, now hooks the leg on Eric Campbell. 1, 2, and a 3. Big time win here for Bryce and Ivan. Like I said, I'd love to see these two go at it for the Tag Team Championships possibly. That's a hell of a team. Dare I say unstoppable? I will say that move right there by Eric Campbell impressed me a whole hell of a lot. He almost picked up the win for his team on that one move. Just deceptive strength on a man almost 7 feet tall, 300 pounds like Ivan. Good Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, CME is looking pretty good here tonight so far. And up next, we've got the Television Championship on the line. Darren Winter, Dreamweaver Darren Winter, will defend against another up-and-coming prospect here in CME in Ryan Stockton. These two men right now have a history with the Television Championship, and it both goes back to their first nights here in CME. Now, when Avery was the Television Champion at the end of last year, Ryan Stockton took Avery on one-on-one in his first match for that championship. Avery came up on the winning end that night, but it was a great showing by Stockton in loss. Follow-up, Darren Winter was the next challenger for the Television Championship against Avery in his first match. Darren Winter won, and he's been the television champion ever since that day. But Ryan Stockton, since losing his first match challenging for the television championship, has worked his way up, and he's built a pretty impressive resume of victories going into this match here tonight. So it's a real crapshoot, to be honest with you. I'm not sure who I'm picking in this one. Not that I'm usually right, but I would not be surprised if Ryan Stockton walks out of here with the championship. I'm not saying he's going to. I'm not saying Darren Winter has no chance. Absolutely not. Darren Winter, this is as 50-50 as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. I just feel like maybe the adversity that Ryan's faced has prepared him for this match a little bit more than Darren Winter, because Darren Winter knows nothing but victory. And he knows nothing but walking out of here with that television championship. So, either that continues, or he's going to know what Ryan Stockton felt on his first night here in CME. But Ryan Stockton knows how it feels to come up short in a championship match on a big-time show like this. And I know for a fact, I know his personality. He's not going to want to do that again. The Dreamweaver will have something to say about that, no doubt about it. Television champion making his way to the ring right now. And this is a man who has endeared himself to this fan base in a very short amount of time. They did not like this man when he debuted, but somehow, some way, he's got him on his side right now. Here he's got some words of encouragement for him. Ladies and gentlemen, not just this, not just the ladder match, not just the women's title or tag team title match. We've got some more action for you after this one as well. We've got Masahiro Kurosawa is returning to CME here tonight. He's going to take on Salvaje, and Nick Farrell is going to take on Pierce in a match that's been a few weeks coming. I've made sure Pierce stayed home before this one because I did not want him to lose it before this match. But right now, focus is on that belt right there, the CME Television Championship. Ryan Stockton, you can see the look on his face right now. He is ready to go. There's the television champion. He is always ready to go. And you can hear the crowd. The crowd loves this guy. It's actually heartwarming to see because he did nothing to deserve their hatred early on, besides, I guess, beat a beloved fan favorite in Avery. But We've seen where both of those guys' careers are going now. Avery's not been looking too hot since losing the television championship, so Darren Winter had an effect on him. Ryan Stockton going to look to do the same thing to Darren that he did to Avery. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, big shot to the face already. Oh, nice Manhattan drop. Ryan Stockton out of the gate early. I thought we were going to have a nice tie-up, a little feeling out process. There ain't no feeling out process now. Darren's calling him in, and now we get that feeling out process. But not without Ryan Stockton getting the first word. Inside headlock takedown there. Ryan gets him up, side headlock on his feet. Darren pushes him against the ropes, pushes him off. Leapfrogs over. Into a very nice power slam. Good job by the television champion, who now is going to rub it in a little bit to Stockton. Oh, and he did not take kindly to that. Running knee strike to the skull. Darren Winter just gets his foot on the rope at that point. He didn't even waste any energy kicking out. My God, what a running knee strike that was. All right, measuring this man up again. Good clothesline this time. Knife edge chop, elbow to the face. Snapmare takedown. Up and over neck breaker. Good combinations here from Ryan Stockton early on. One. Just get a 1 count on that. The challenger is really laying it into the champion at this point. He's got him backed up in the corner with nowhere to go. Ryan mounted him now with the strikes. Look at, oh, listen to the fans, they'll count for you. Oh, we only get to 5 before Darren pushes him off. Darren Winter comes in, leaping clothesline. Considering these guys, they're both young guys, they're high energy wrestlers. I think this is going to be a mile a minute, so keep up, ladies and gentlemen. It could be over right now after 1 minute. Ryan gets out at 2.5 after that face crusher. Counter from Stockton, nice jawbreaker. Running neck breaker. Oh, snap German suplex. I think Darren Winter was going for a clothesline. It was countered brilliantly by Ryan Stockton, who goes for a cover after such a sudden move. Oh, but Darren kicks out at 1. I think these guys need to remember this is a marathon and not a sprint. Tire themselves out of wrestling like this. Headbutt backs up Stockton against the ropes. Irish whip. Oh, knee to the gut. He's got that thing chained and locked. Nowhere for Stockton to go. 2 knees to the midsection. Follows up. Russian leg sweep. Nicely done by the champ. Darren up on the top rope. Elbow drop to the spine. Right on target. You can see Stockton is favoring his back, but oh, a second one did not hit the mark. Darren went to the well one too many times, it looks like, and Stockton trying to capitalize on that error. Ryan clotheslines him hard out of the ring. His head hit the apron on the way out. Ryan off the ropes, over the top, does not hit the somersault plancha. I didn't think he even had that in his arsenal, but either way, the plancha does not connect, and Darren Winter sidesteps at the last second. His head hit the floor on the way down. My God. He's got him up in a powerbomb now. Jesus Christ! That powerbomb sent him neck first into the barricade. This is a vicious side now of Darren Winter we're seeing. Hooks the leg. Well, somehow, some way, Stockton kicks out. Knife edge chop by the champion. He's got him where he wants him. He's not afraid to get a little ruthless when it comes to this championship, no doubt about it. We're seeing that here tonight. Stockton thrown out of the ring, lands on his feet, but the champion gonna follow through with one of his own. He does not hit that one. Stockton sidesteps him, and now we're back at square one, ladies and gentlemen. Both men went big, and both men crashed hard. Ryan up to the top rope now, calling his shot. Darren Winter's getting up. Oh, Darren tries to run himself back in the ring. Ryan goes for a drop kick, doesn't hit the target. Give credit to the champion right there. Very smart move using him against himself. An over neck breaker for himself now. It's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got a war going on. Back and forth, seesaw affair. Beautiful kip up after the elbow drop by the champion, Dreamweaver. Hard elbow to the chest there. Darren's got him up in his arms. He's carrying him somewhere. I'm not sure where he wants to go, but oh, it doesn't even work. His back gave out on him. You got to wonder how much of a toll missing that somersault plancha took on Darren Winter, because he landed flush on his back on the outside. Running knee from the corner. Nice basement dropkick as well from the challenger, Ryan Stockton. And now Ryan's calling for something here. Got the champion where he wants him. Oh, but Darren counters it with a clothesline, snuffing out any hopes that Stockton had to end this one. And there's a famous, sir. That is just sudden and quick whenever he does it. Darren Winter is a professional, ladies and gentlemen. A professional, no doubt about that. Oh, but Ryan Stockton comes up on his feet and catches Darren napping. Clothesline out of the corner. Oh, he's busted open, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness, Ryan Stockton's got a fresh cut right on his scalp, but he's still fighting back. Forearms take down the champion. Beautiful tilt-a-whirl power slam. Ryan, snap German suplex once more, folds up the champion. Oh no, we're gonna see this kick out of the corner, this explosive kick from Ryan. Pointing at his target, he connects out of the corner with that exploding big boot. Oh, Darren Winter kicks out somehow. I gotta say, ladies and gentlemen, I thought that was it. I thought Ryan Stockton was your new CME television champion, but he still has a chance at becoming the new CME television champion. He just cannot get discouraged. He's calling for his shot here. Beautiful crossbody off the top rope. It doesn't get much better than that. He's not done. He's still going up top. There's a body splash. Might have been a frog splash. Now he's calling for it. He's got him where he wants him. Snapmare takedown. Possibly neck breaker? Yes, it is. He knows what worked before, and the referee is telling him to back away. Oh my God, the referee's checking on the champion. If Darren Winter cannot continue, we have a new champion by forfeit. I think the referee's going to try and avoid that decision as long as he can, but if it gets any worse, Darren Winter's going to be in trouble. Fighting back though. Super kick to the ribs. Super kick to the face! Oh my God, what a shot. 1, 2. Oh, I thought his hand hit the mat. I thought that was a 3 count. We saw a super kick end the match earlier. Could have been 2 for 3. How the hell did Ryan Stockton kick out of that? He is a bloody mess, and Darren Winter's gonna add to it. He's gonna make it even worse. Look at these shots. 10 straight punches to the open wound of Ryan Stockton. Kick to the gut. Oh no, Darren's going for the solstice, ladies and gentlemen. He's got the solstice locked in. Look at the bloody face, but his foot was underneath the rope. The challenger saved by a chance rope break. I don't know how he can even see, if he can even see. The blood is just filling up his face, and that headbutt by Darren Winter just shows how ruthless this man can be. Irish whip is countered, beautiful backflip off the top rope. Darren Winter counters that. Clothesline of his own. The television champion is cooking on all cylinders, ladies and gentlemen. He ducks under now. We're going to see some suplexes, I believe. Back suplex. German suplex. I think he got one more in him. And a vertical suplex. Ryan Stockton needs some sort of fortune change right now because it's not looking good. Big clothesline takes him down again. He's calling for his mark. Is he going to go for another home run swing. He hits another super kick on the bloodied face of Stockton. And that is that, ladies and gentlemen. Darren Winter is still your CME television champion. What a match from both men, though. What a back and forth affair this was throughout. Ryan Stockton could have won at any point. Darren Winter could have won at any point, but in the end, it just became too much for Ryan to overcome. The blood was flowing, and Darren Winter's adrenaline was rising. Darren is still your CME television champion. What a match, what a show we're having so far, and we ain't done yet. CME and LBA go on head-to-head one more time again, up next. Now, if you didn't see Pulse a couple of weeks ago, Nick Farrell and Pierce had a one-on-one match. Pierce was victorious, but something's clicked in this man that I don't understand. He has just gone off, and we're going to see more of it. We're going to see more of it. He brutally beat down Nick Farrell after that match. He brutally attacked the referee after that match. Something has clicked. Ever since losing the Uprising tournament, it's spiraled out of control for Pierce. And he lost some television championship matches, so he is not in a great place mentally right now. With the LBA running roughshod, Pierce has clearly reverted to their standards. Throws him against the car that we have on the rampway here, and then hits him with an enziguri. Oh my God, ribs first into the hood of that car again. This match has not even officially started, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll be surprised if it does. Nick caught completely from behind. He is in trouble. Oh, he can't even stand up. His back and his ribs are already feeling the pressure. Pierce, Irish whip. Oh, throws him back first into the barricade. And now he gets Nick Farrell back in the ring. I guess this match is going to officially start. Enziguri connects. Didn't even take his glasses off yet. I love Pierce. I think he's a great wrestler, no doubt about it, but it's just uncomfortable to watch something like this. Crucifix pin. Nick Farrell gets out at 1.5. Or Pierce let him out. I don't even know. Discus forearm connects. Kick out from Nick Farrell. I'm surprised to see him still fighting through it, honestly. Here's Irish whip. Nick hangs onto the apron. But maybe mistake, because Pierce unceremoniously will suplex him back into the ring. Once again, Farrell kicks out at 2.5. Pierce just wants a quick win at this point. Pierce ducks under. Oh, very beautiful overhead kick there. The fans just want to see Nick pay for what he's done, and I don't blame him, but at what price? Nick counters with a big punch to the face, but Pierce, sweeps the leg out from underneath him, and Nick takes a hard fall in the turnbuckle, but he's fighting back, drop kicks him off the top rope. And Nick Farrell's got himself back where he wants him, at least on some sort of offense. Shoulder block takedown, another one. Oh, Pierce throws him out of the ring. Nick Farrell hangs on. Nick's going up top again. Double axe handle does not connect. Pierce with a shot to the midsection instead. Here's Schoolboy. Roll through it. Oh no. Getting him up for that double arm DDT, and he spikes his head right into the mat. This is how he beat him a couple of weeks ago. But it is not how he beats him tonight. Nick Farrell gets the shoulder up again. Oh, no. Pierce has got that chair, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm not about... There you go, referee. Step in, do your job. Referee, come on. Get Pierce to do what's right. Crucifix, though, from behind by Nick Farrell. Don't tell me. Oh, Pierce just kicks out of that one. Nick has got him. Backbreaker. Russian leg sweep combination. Oh no, Nick Farrell's calling for the headshot, I believe. He's got Pierce with the headshot right in the middle of the ring. My goodness, he hooks the leg. 1, 2. Pierce still in this. Well, these guys have given some great shots here already. Nick Farrell just gave his best shot right there, and it's not over. Enziguri takes down Pierce. But look at Nick. He's slow to even... I truly hate this LBA. Everything about it I hate. And now Nick Farrell takes out the referee, and he's got a chair. Oh no, Pierce is up, but Nick... Great. Disqualification. Great. Great! Get the camera off this scumbag right now. We got another match, ladies and gentlemen. Get the camera off this piece of garbage. Yeah, congratulations, Nick. Congratulations. You're a real big man. Salvaje Masahiro's next. God damn it. You can hear the fans just booing right now because Nick Farrell just made his exit, but I don't understand it. I know Pierce jumped him from behind. I'm not advocating that that was right, but we had a match. We had a match that was going on, and that's how it ends. Disqualification. That's not how it's going to end. We're going to have something on Pulse tomorrow night to finish this off because, whatever. No disqualification. Pulse, Nick Farrell, Pierce. Show up for work, beat the crap out of each other, move on with your lives. I'm sick of this shit. Well, one thing that does make me a little happy, Masahiro Kurosawa is coming back to CME. He's taking some time off. He hasn't been gone for about 4 or 5 months. So it's been a while since we've seen Masahiro, former television champion, multiple-time television champion, I should say. And probably the best television champion we've ever had. Darren Winter's going to try and make a case for that. But right now, Masahiro is still untouchable. The man had some fantastic runs with that belt. So Masahiro returns, and Salvaje is going to look to establish himself in singles competition once more. Been a while since we've seen him one-on-one against anybody. He's been resorting to tagging lately, but Salvaje made his bread and butter. He made his money in singles action. He's a former television champion in his own right as well. So Salvaje and Masahiro could be a very big sleeper match here tonight. And here he comes, Masahiro Kurosawa. This is actually supposed to be Salvaje versus Granat. Granat picked up a little bit of a knock away from the ring. So he's not 100%. He could have gone tonight. It's not a major injury or anything like that, but I said Masahiro's returning. We'll let Granat recover, rest and recuperate, and we'll get Masahiro on this show because this man is a star wherever he goes. And the fans look like they're happy to see him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this match is going to be great. But we've got 3 big championship matches to go tonight for the rest of this show. Women's Championship is up next. Then we've got Tag Team. Then we've got a World Title Ladder match. So if you think the show's been good so far, you have not seen anything yet, my friends. Masahiro can enjoy himself on his way to the ring. I'm not sure if Rust has anything to come into this match, but we will find out. Because Masahiro has not been wrestling for any other companies since he's been gone. He has the right to. He just decided to take some time off. I don't blame him. This crowd is ready. I saw a sign that said, "Get ready for pain." Both of these guys are about to inflict some pain on each other. It's just who could take it the most. Oh my God! Salvaje came running right out of the gates as soon as the bell rang, but gets caught with a knee strike from Masahiro instead. Uppercut followed by a nice back kick to the ribs. Masahiro backs him up into the corner. Masa now's got him. Tornado DDT. Oh no! I thought he was going for a DDT out of the corner. Instead, hangs him up neck first, throat first on the top rope. Foot stomp. Does not hit the mark. Salvaje comes running right at him with a drop kick. Masahiro didn't even move, but Salvaje just missed. There's a stiff shot to the back if I've ever seen one. You gotta wonder, Salvaje's been flustered, thrown off his game already, but lands on his feet off of that Death Valley driver, it looked like. Tries to throw Masahiro out of the ring. Masahiro hangs on. Salvaje finishes the job with a sunset flip powerbomb. Oh my goodness, the impact there. Well, Salvaje was throwing off his game early, but he's right back on top again. Strike, sending Masahiro right into the barricade. Good God almighty! An inverted spike Hurricane Rana on the outside. Jesus! Salvaje shoots the half and goes for a cover. Referee, a little slow in position. High five and Masahiro on the way down, but that's only a 2.5 count. My God, what a... How did he kick out of that? That would have killed me. If that was me, I would be dead. Masahiro, though, beautiful springboard front drop kick. And somehow, some way, after that sunset flip powerbomb and getting his head spiked into the mats on the ringside area, he is on the top rope. Whether this is a mistake or not, I do not know. What's he doing? He's perched up there like a gargoyle, but couldn't make the first move. Now he kicks off. Oh, goes for a Meteora, but God, his knees. 1, 2. Oh, Masahiro gets out of it at 2.5. A little bit indecisive for both men here, and they're paying the price for it. Oh, nice series of dodges by Salvaje. Leads right into that super kick. Irish whip into the corner now from Salvaje. Oh, no, not the cannonballs, not the cannonballs. We haven't seen this in a while. God! Salvaje has a fascination with the groinal area. And Masahiro, he knows that now. Oh, no, not this one. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Masahiro gets his foot on the rope. That's the only way you're getting out of that. Oh my God, Salvaje is just, he lives up to his name. Oh, he's going for that standing shear in Hawaii. He gets pushed off instead. Masahiro with a super kick to the ribs. Gets him down. Nice axe kick to the back of the head. Masahiro, we've said before, has the deadliest kicks in the business. And that one right there almost decapitated Salvaje, but he still gets the shoulder up. Well, you know Masahiro's feeling the effects of those that baseball slide and the cannonballs. Irish whip to the corner. Roundhouse to the ribs. Oh, he was swashing the boot across the face and the mask. Salvaje gets a knee to the face. Masahiro follows that up. Nice leg lariat. Oh no, Salvaje kips up. Masahiro doesn't even see it. Nice monkey flip there from Salvaje. Clothesline takes down Kurosawa once more with feeling. Ducks under that clothesline. Super kick by Salvaje. And now he's going for the standing shear on Hawaii. He hits it and he wraps him up in a pinning combination. Oh, but Masahiro powers out at 2 3/4. Back kick to the ribs now from Salvaje. Got Masahiro backed up on the ropes. Oh, throws him hard to the outside. Masa's favoring the back of his head now. Salvaje gonna go big. What's he going for? Off the ropes, over the top. Somersault plancha does not hit. We've seen a lot of crashing and burning tonight here at Crash Course. And Masahiro jumping back kick connects. That might be the opportunity he needs right now. Oh no, what do we got here? Masahiro with a swift kick to the face after Salvaje misses the mark. Got him on the ropes. What's Masa got planned here? Oh no, we've seen a lot of people go big and then have to go home tonight. I hope Masahiro's not on that list. What a tope over the top with that somersault plancha landing on his feet, mind you. Brilliant athleticism. He gets Salvaje in the ring, who has not been the same since he missed that big tope. And now we've got the roundhouse kick. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. See you later. Chalk this one up as a victory for Masahiro. I can count on one hand how many people have gotten up from that kick. Not a lot of people can answer that call. And Masahiro made sure Salvaje was another victim here tonight. Look at that axe kick. Hell, give Salvaje credit for kicking out of that. Give Masahiro credit for surviving the low blows. Let's say it, call it what it is. But a very impressive showing from Masahiro on his first night back here in CME. It's a different culture. The LBA have certainly changed the game around here, so Masahiro's going to have to be careful, but he got his first big win here tonight here against Salvaje. I think he'll be okay. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, though, we've got championship action as Sirena defends her CME Women's Championship against the up-and-coming, new-coming Jessie Buck. Jessie Buck debuted just a few weeks ago. It's not been long since she's been in the company, but she already has herself a CME Women's Championship opportunity here tonight. Speaking of up-and-coming, Gabby Rodriguez debuted a week after Jessie Buck, but has herself a championship opportunity tomorrow night on Pulse. She beat the champion Sirena last Monday, but I didn't feel comfortable making this a triple threat. I don't know why. I've done it before. I did it in Resolution. Actually, before Resolution. It was a very convoluted situation for that World Championship. But this one, I think Gabby will be okay waiting a day to see who she's going to have to fight, because Jessie Buck has won every single match, including against Gabby. So that's another reason why I felt like Gabby shouldn't have been added. Jessie already beat her, so shouldn't have her opportunity taken away. But beating the champion is no small feat, so Gabby will get her opportunity tomorrow. Jessie gets her opportunity tonight. And Sirena, she's going to have to be careful, because she let Timothy and Jessie at ringside. You could argue that they're the reason Gabby beat Sirena. You could argue that. I'm not taking anything away from Rodriguez, but it's a fact. Sirena was distracted. Timothy and Jessie didn't do anything. They were just standing there. But it was enough for Sirena to take notice. But Timothy's out there again tonight. And he has, to his credit, he's not been doing anything but supporting his sister. So Serena's gonna have to keep that in mind and try and stay focused on the task at hand, because this is gonna be how she can be beaten. Jessie knows this too. Jessie's a hell of a wrestler. There's a reason she's here in CME. We only hire the best here. But Jessie knows her advantages, and Timothy Buck Jr. is an advantage here tonight. But since winning that championship and since knocking off Miss Molly in that 2 out of 3 falls match, Sirena has been the division. She has been the women's division and the bar to set the mark here in CME. And she's going to look to carry that banner proudly into 2018 as deep as she can. With all these up-and-coming women that we're getting debuts here in CME, it's going to be harder and harder. People she's never seen before, people she's never fought before. So this is going to be a real test of her mettle as champion. That's the prize right there, the Women's World Championship. Sirena, if you've never seen her before, is a high flyer through and through. She has some submission games, but mostly will live and die by the high fly. Jessie, on the other hand, can fly. She's been known to take some chances now and then, but a little bit more of a ground and pounder when it comes to the in-ring action. So this is going to be an interesting clash of styles here. I'm excited to see it happen. Sirena gets a nice reaction from the crowd here as the women's champion. She's earned that kind of respect. Hands the belt over to the referee. Will this be the last time that she holds that championship? Jessie Buck is going to make her case for it here tonight. Jessie's locked and focused on that champion. Sirena, calm and loose as she usually is. Match starts, the match underway with Sirena going to the top rope instantly. Jessie. Sirena asks her to bring it. Sirena eats that drop kick, and there's a hurricane run off the top rope. Oh my God. Jessie just barely kicks out. Sirena with a very interesting strategy, but she knew what she was doing. She absorbed that shot and then followed it up and almost won the match instantly. Snap suplex is countered by Jessie into a beautiful small package. It's a 1 count on that one, but very nice instead. Anyway, Jessie Irish whip to the corner, clothesline Sirena hard into the turnbuckle, follows that up, beautiful drop kick to the face. And the crowd already is feeling into this matchup. We got a hell of a start for the women's title. Jessie, very nice Russian leg sweep. A big punch to the mouth. Shot to the ribs now from Sirena, women's champion, fighting back. Oh, right to the back of the thigh, right to the knee. Trying to get Jessie off her feet early. Kick to the ribs. Once again, shot to the face. Sirena clotheslines the challenger outside the ring. And Sirena, springboard plancha to Timothy. This is what I said she had to avoid, but she has time, I guess. Timothy Buck did not see that coming, and Sirena is measuring her mark again. Springboard drop kick to the outside does not hit. Jessie sidesteps her instead. Irish whips the champ into the barricade. Into the stairs and into the barricade. Good God, Jessie Buck. Now the champion is down and Buck has her where she wants her. Sirena pulling herself up by the ropes here. Jessie off the top, goes for a drop kick, sidestep by the champion this time with eyes in the back of her head. Crucifix into a pin, but the ropes were right there. Sirena, big uppercut now. Follows it up again with an uppercut. Goes in for the kill, but Jessie back body drops her outside. Sirena hangs onto the top rope. Possibly not going to hang on for long as Jessie's got her set up. Neck breaker, draping neck breaker into the ring. Jessie hooks the leg now. Ooh, Sirena grabs the ropes at 2 to break the count. Jessie a little bit flummoxed by that, but it was a clean break. Jessie standing Hurricane Rana. Very nice athleticism on her part. And now we got her up. Big time spine buster plants the champion. 1, 2. Oh, Sirena just barely gets the shoulder up. That might be one of the best spine busters in the business. And I've seen a lot of great spine busters in my day. Hard elbow to the nose. Another one. Going in for another move, but Sirena this time counters it. She ducks under a clothesline. Instead goes back to the legs, trying to take her out for good so she cannot stand, cannot fly. Sirena on the top row, possibly going for a siren song maybe. She's got her where she wants her. Does not connect with the siren song though. And Jessie Buck follows up with a backslide. She just got out at 2. Look at the stare down. Look at the stare down between these two. Sirena did not hit with her trademark move. But she drops Jessie on the back of her head, so I guess that'll do. A hard uppercut. Just grazed her, but you could hear the impact nonetheless. Serena's got her backed up on the ropes. Nice counter off the ropes from Jessie Buck. Jessie kick to the gut, throws the champion out of the corner. Sunset flip off the second rope. Does not go for a pin. Instead, she has something else in mind. Oh no, not another one. Spine buster again. This time plants her right in the middle of the ring. But instead of going for a cover, Jessie is going to look to add a little bit more injury to insult with that Snapdragon suplex into a bridge. Ladies and gentlemen, that is not it. Sirena kicked out, and look at Jessie, just takes a look at her brother. She can't believe it. She cannot believe that Sirena kicked out of those spine busters and that Snapdragon. And Sirena around the back with that tilt-a-whirl up and over and around the world into this Fujiwara armbar. Jessie Buck is crawling for some sort of solace. Can she reach the ropes or will she have to tap? The Fujiwara armbar is locked in, but not the way Sirena would want. It's not deeply locked in. Jessie's almost at the ropes, and she reaches the ropes for the break. Sirena, big-time European uppercut. Kick to the ribs. She's got her by the hair. This is getting nasty now, ladies and gentlemen. Both of these women are fighting a war of attrition, and Sirena measuring her target. Somersault plancha connects. Sirena this time against all odds, because tonight it seems like everyone's cursed who goes for that. Sirena hits her mark, and then very, very hard Irish whip to the barricade. Back first goes Buck. And the crowd is now buzzing. They're going crazy here for Sirena. Springboard, frog splash does not connect. You gotta wonder if that second posing with the fans did her in. Jessie, Snapdragon suplex once more with feeling. 2. Sirena still survives. Oh my gosh. And look at Jessie going for Timothy, just looking for advice. Timothy is calm and collected here, but you gotta wonder what he's thinking. He's just seen his sister take Sirena to the limit multiple times, but Sirena is still kicking out. Sirena in the corner, backed out of it enough so that Jessie couldn't hit her leg sweep. And now they're both up. Jessie kips up right in front of the champion. Serena's got to wonder what she's got to do to get back in this now. She's got her in there with a nice wrist lock. Jessie quickly fights out of it before any damage is done, and that's the same arm that Sirena had that armbar locked on. Clotheslines now from Jessie. Goes for a single leg drop kick, but Sirena sidesteps out of the way, and Jessie Buck is slow to get up. Both of these women are feeling the effects of this match now. Another uppercut, my God. Irish whip from Sirena, Jessie hanging on. And Sirena shoulder block to the gut. She's gonna follow through with a power bomb now. Sunset flip power bomb to the outside. Probably more impact than what we saw before. Serena's calling for it. Springboard. Nice. A senton, I believe that was. I'm not sure what she was going for, but I do know that Jessie got kicked in the face. Sirena has Jessie where she wants her. Jessie is just trying to get away somehow, some way. The siren song connects, and the women's champion is on her way to victory. No. Jessie kicks out of the siren song. My mouth is agape. My jaw is dropped. This match is still continuing. Oh, super kick from Sirena. What do these women have to do? There's a nice... Oh, she's got the Fujiwara armbar locked in again, but this time Jessie was right by the ropes. Sirena having a quick word with the referee. I'm not sure what she said, but it probably wasn't pleasant. Irish whip once more. Jessie hangs on. But this time, whatever Sirena was going for, it didn't work. Jessie punches her in the mouth, and it comes off the top rope with a seated senton, and both women are out, ladies and gentlemen. Jessie's trying to get up to her feet. Sirena rolls out of the ring just to get to her feet. Oh, Jessie tried to finish her off, but Sirena this time now is going to the top rope. Jessie is out on her feet. Hurricane Rana again off the top rope. We saw this earlier. Is this going to end the match now? It is not. Jessie kicks out again. Uh-oh. Kicks the leg out. Enziguri on the button. That's a broken nose if I've ever seen one, ladies and gentlemen. She hooks the leg. 1, 2. Jessie still kicks out. These women have heart for days. This is what a championship match looks like, my friends. This is war. And the big uppercut. Jessie's chin has got to be feeling the effects after all these shots. And yeah, you can see right now she's feeling the effects. Kick to the leg, another one. Sirena is just rocking the challenger now. Oh my God, knife edge chop. Oh, we're just trading shots at this point. Jessie's coming back now with the left hand of her own. And then elbows. Oh, the point of the elbow is not supposed to land there. Jessie with an Irish whip. The champion now is in the corner, but look how slow Jessie is to get any kind of offense. Just slaps her in the face. And now she's hanging the champion up on the top rope. Oh my God, what the hell is she gonna do? Oh, knee drop to the midsection, just plants her off the top rope to the mat below. Look at the impact there on the ribs. Just gets a little extra torque by being on the top rope. She hooks the leg. Are we gonna have a new women's champion? We are not yet at least, but Jessie Buck is giving it her all. Sirena is giving it her all. What is going to give here? Drop down jawbreaker from the champion. She gets her again. Fujiwara armbar again. Sirena has got her, but Jessie again gets the ropes. Irish whip into the corner from Sirena. She's coming at her with elbows now, right to the temple. Oh, Jessie collapses to the mat below. Sirena up top. Siren song connects once more, and if she kicks out of this, I'm just done. What a match. Took 2 siren songs. It took everything Sirena had in her arsenal and then some to beat Jessie Buck. But give Sirena all the credit too for surviving as long as she did, because Jessie Buck hit her with 2 Snapdragon suplexes, 2 hard spine busters, the knee drop from the top rope. My goodness, this was everything I thought it could be and more. But Sirena once again survives another night as the CME Women's Champion. She's going to have to do it again tomorrow as she takes on Gabby Rodriguez. This is the hardest working woman in wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't think she would have it any other way. That is your women's champion. Timothy Buck Jr. can just do nothing but watch and admire. He can admire his own sister for that match, and you know what I'm saying. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, tag team titles on the line. Otto has had a bit of a brief run-in now with the World's Axis over the past couple of months. It started with him and Red Reese Jr. as his tag team partner. A match made in heaven if I've ever seen one, or hell, depending on who you talk to. They took on the World's Axis last month at Resolution. Great effort, great showing. They came up short though in the end, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for the World's Axis. They just had to keep on going. They had to take Referees Jr. and powerbomb him through the windshield of a car. Then they did the same thing to Otto a week later. And then they brutalized Referees Jr.'s father, the iconic Referees Sr. So Otto is back. Referees Jr., on the other hand, probably won't be back for a long time if he ever will. And I don't blame him after what happened to him. So Otto got to pick a new tag team partner, and I don't think you can pick much better than what he did. Jackson Montgomery, first ever CME World Heavyweight Champion, just had an undefeated streak of almost a year going. It doesn't get much better than that. So if Otto is going to give one more serious shot at the tag team titles, Jackson Montgomery's the right partner to choose. And these two have a history as well. Otto was the first victim in Jackson's daunted undefeated streak. And he gave Jackson a run for his money, to be honest with you. And then they teamed up. It was supposed to be against me, but I didn't want to fight them. And they teamed up against Myers Posey and Tucker, when he was still around. And they won. So they have teamed up before in the past. Not saying they're a well-oiled machine or anything like that, but they know each other. They know each other's styles. They know each other's games. And that's a valuable thing to have going into a tag team title match, especially against a team as dominant as the World's Axis. So this is going to be an interesting matchup, to say the least. I'm really pulling for Otto and Jackson and making no bones about it. The World's Axis have joined the LBA just to add more insult to my injury, because there's no reason to have those two joining forces, but they did. So this is going to be a fantastic match. I fully believe that. Knowing the heart of Otto, the ability and skill of Jackson, and the dominance of the World's Axis, this is going to be some sort of concoction for the ages. And to follow this, ladies and gentlemen, we've got one more match. And we've got a ladder match for the world title. So, what a show. Jackson, for all of his accomplishments in every company he's been in, especially CME the past few years, has never been a tag team champion before, so this would be a first for him. These two are ready. They're focused, and they know what to expect here from the champs. World's Axis is going to make them sweat. We've seen them do this before. They like to take their time coming out to the ring. They're getting a good reaction from the crowd, and I gotta think that's just respect, because no matter what they've done, the heinous things they've done over the past few weeks and months, you gotta at least respect their ability in the ring. They are the tag team champions for a reason. Blitzkrieg on the left, Takeshi Kato on the right. They are your CME Tag Team Champions. For how long? We'll find out. Jackson and Otto talking to the fans now at ringside. I'm not sure what they're saying. You see the logo there on our screen, our great sponsors for this show. It's the only reason this show is happening right now. That's what it's all about. CME World Tag Team Championships. It's a shame. Usually for these big shows, we've got Michael, we've got Corey at ringside, Byron too, but they're a little bit busy here tonight, so sadly they could not make it. That's the reason there's an absence of an announce table at ringside. I'm in the back. You all know I do my commentary from back here. I've seen what happens to commentary tables out there. I just don't want a part of it. I just want to call the show. But either way, they're missing a hell of a show here tonight. And these two know how good they are, and that's a problem. It's one thing to be good. It's one thing to know that you're good. They won't let you forget it. And you can see the look on Otto's face. He hasn't tasted championship gold much. He had a brief stint with the television championship, which I'll never feel good about. He had it for one day, and he is I love Otto. I love Otto, but sometimes it's just not a smart call. It's just not a smart call. That's why it's not smart. I can't think of many men who I would rather do that, who I would not do that to, more than Takeshi Kato. There's a reason Blitzkrieg tagged Takeshi in. Blitzkrieg, he's not happy about it either, but Takeshi is a very serious man. He tags in Blitzkrieg now. Snapmare takedown to Otto, and he just throws Blitzkrieg off the top with that assisted splash. I hope we don't see a repeat of what we saw before with one partner taking the brunt of the beating. Look at Blitzkrieg, misses the slap, and Otto is not going to let him hear the end of it, but Blitzkrieg runs right at him with that elevated Meteora. Blitzkrieg has some words for Jackson. Look at Otto trying to crawl to Jackson already, but Blitzkrieg cuts him off right at the pass. Kick to the gut, knee to the face. Oh, sends Otto flying in the air. Shoots the half on Otto right in front of his tag team partner. That's just pure, unadulterated cockiness. Twisting Otto up, slaps him in the face. Uppercut, Otto backed up in his own corner. Oh, Jackson pushes Blitzkrieg right on the seat of his pants and then tags in Otto. Got some words exchanged between these two now. This is a standoff for the ages. I'd love to see these two go at it one-on-one. Blitzkrieg, though, tags in Takeshi, and Jackson comes running right at him, throws Takeshi on the apron, punches both of them in the face with one move. 2 birds, 1 stone, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness, Jackson Montgomery's on fire already. Referee restraining him from himself. Probably a good call. You know Jackson was going to go big time with that, but the referee stopped him, and probably rightfully so. We've seen a lot of moves miss when chances are taken. They both go for a collar and elbow tie-up, but Takeshi, with his strength, just pulls Jackson by his hair into the mat. Big knee to the face now. Takeshi snapmare takedown. Oh, now he's just pulling him by his hair and his beard. Wrenching the neck and the head with his facial hair. God. Jackson fighting out of it with a shot to the gut, shot to the mouth, corkscrew forearm. Jackson and Takeshi very, very similar in terms of strength and ability. Dropped down by Jackson, leapfrogs over Takeshi. Jackson on the rebound, catches him with a tilt-a-whirl DDT. Very nicely done, spiking Kato's head right into the mat, and we've got a cover. We only get a 2. Jackson runs right at him, knee to the back. This is not something we normally see. Normally the World Zaxxons are on top and they are very much in control most of this match. But Jackson Montgomery is looking mighty impressive right now, doing push-ups right in the face of Takeshi. Takeshi turns himself around, tags in Blitzkrieg, who's going to meet a brick wall known as Jackson Montgomery, and he does with a kidney shot. Takeshi just rolls himself out of the ring just to get some respite. Big headbutt, big shot to the face now. With Takeshi out and on the ringside area, Blitzkrieg's hung up on the bottom rope, and Jackson with that basement drop kick. 2 soles of his boot right into the temple of Blitzkrieg. Jackson Montgomery is playing on another level right here, and it's looking very, very good for the challengers tonight. Irish whip to the corner, Blitzkrieg, wrong side of the ring, tag to Otto from Jackson. Double Irish whip, double back body drop, sends Blitzkrieg flying. And you know, this is maybe the one time Otto can do something like that because he is in control. Otto Diethelm, Irish whip into the corner, Blitzkrieg is just out, but nice elbow counter, and then follows that up with a leg lariat, follows that up with a jumping elbow drop to the face. Blitzkrieg Irish whip Otto into his corner now. We got a tag to Takeshi. Blitzkrieg's got Otto up on his shoulders, rolls through, rolling senton, very nicely done. Takeshi double foot stomp. It's not looking good already. Otto tagged himself in recently, and already the World Zaxxons have taken control back in this matchup. Takeshi puts him down with a big uppercut. Oh, we get a 2 count, almost a 3 count on just a straight strike. That's how powerful Takeshi's strikes are. Follows that up with a hammer, a swinging hammer strike. Shoots the half, hooks the leg, and he's grinding his hand right into his face. Well, Jackson came in the ring trying to possibly intimidate, but Blitzkrieg followed him in, and Takeshi punches him right in the face. Kato hoists Otto up. Otto fighting back. Shot to the ribs. Shot to the face. Sweetness from Otto. Puts down Takeshi Kato with the sweetness. Oh, but his legs are too long and his foot was just under the bottom rope. There goes Blitzkrieg. Otto's calling for it. Is he going to go for the snap judgment? Otto, oh, he goes for the snap judgment, but gets slapped in the back of the head instead. Takeshi Kato's got him where he wants him now. What in the hell? That is a neck breaker to end all neck breakers. His neck is broken, ladies and gentlemen. Otto Diethelm just slams right on the shoulder. And he still kicks out. Takeshi had him up in a muscle buster position and then just drops him neck first on his shoulder. I don't know how Otto got out of that. But Takeshi followed that up with a big knee to the face. Look at him, look at him. He's just a limp carcass at this point. And those knees aren't helping. The World's Axes have taken complete control from this match. Jackson Montgomery had control for his team early, but now Otto is paying the price. Kicks in stereo to the ribs, to the back. Look at Otto crawling. He's crawling for his partner, but Blitzkrieg is playing games with him. Irish whip from Blitzkrieg into the corner. Otto trying to fight back with a big boot of his own. Pushes him into the opposite corner. Otto clotheslines him head first into the turnbuckle. Otto's feeling good about himself now. Is he going to make the tag or is he going to keep going? No, he goes for a schoolboy instead. 1, 2. Oh, Blitzkrieg powers out at 2. Almost became new tag team champions right there on the roll-up. Otto with a forearm takedown. Gets him down with the clothesline. Otto catches him on the way in. Face buster. Beautifully done. Otto punch in the face. Now he's got a sweetness on Blitzkrieg. He bids him adieu. And now Otto is possibly going for the snap judgment. Chops to the throat. Another one. Oh, nice uppercut there. Backs Blitzkrieg up against the ropes. Otto is really grinding the throat into the top rope and then uses it as a weapon. He's calling for it. Diethelm's going for the snap judgment. Oh, is caught with a DDT, spiking him head first into the mat. This is not good. He's going to set him up for that running knee strike to the throat. He's got him down for one knee. Otto counters with a drop toe hold. Oh my God, he just hung up Blitzkrieg on that bottom rope. Otto's got him right where he wants him once more. Otto Diethelm, snap, judgment, connects. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, but Otto almost had the victory. Takeshi breaks up the pin. Jackson now is going to give him a little bit of something. Nice Michinoku driver. Otto's got his man where he wants him. Takeshi is out on the ringside area because of Jackson. Irish whip to the corner. We now have a tag to a fresh Jackson Montgomery. The freshest man in this matchup, no doubt about it. Oh, beautiful punch to both sides of Blitzkrieg's cheeks. Jackson is in now, and this is the best possible scenario that him and Otto could have asked for. Takes him down with a clothesline, but Blitzkrieg springs up to his feet. Goes for a drop kick, doesn't hit the mark. Hits that single leg drop kick instead. Fastest drop kick in the business, no doubt about it. He's Blitzkrieg. Irish whip from Blitzkrieg into the corner, into his corner, but Takeshi's nowhere to be found. Running knee to the gut. Oh, boot to the face, my God! If Jackson wanted to know how a boot tasted, he does now. Kick to the knee there. Now Blitzkrieg, slow and sluggish, but he gets up Jackson on the top rope. Oh my God, he's draped. Jesus Christ. Spikes Jackson's head into the mat off that draping DDT. His feet were on the top rope and his head crashes to the mat below. Tagged to Takeshi, who's back on the apron. Oh, and they both slingshot Jackson. Start him first into that turnbuckle. It's not looking good for the challengers now because Jackson Montgomery was their beacon of hope, and that beacon of hope is slowly starting to fade away. with the offense of the world's axis. They've got Jackson on the top rope where they want him. We've seen this before, and we've seen this end matches before. Power bomb, superplex combination. Hell, that even hurt Takeshi on the way down. But Blitzkrieg probably doesn't care too much as long as they retain their titles. Otto gets sent flying off the apron. But Jackson is not done. He is still in this match. The challengers' hopes are still alive. They just have to channel their energy into one last push because I think that's all they've got. Jackson fights back with a jawbreaker. Jackson Montgomery somehow, some way is still fighting through this, still has the strength to do this. He's got him up 1, 2, and the suplex. The 2-flex suplex from Jackson Montgomery gets Blitzkrieg down. Look at Otto, can barely even stand himself up on the apron. That's how much he's been through in this matchup. Jackson dumps Blitzkrieg to the outside. Look at him locked on. He is locked on like a missile through the ropes. Suicide somersault senton. Brilliantly done by Jackson Montgomery. And Blitzkrieg is out like a chalk outline. Throws Blitzkrieg into the ring. Jackson now has got something in mind. He's ever cool, ever calm, ever collected, but you gotta wonder if this is gonna come back to bite them against these two. Irish whip by Jackson into the corner. He throws Blitzkrieg out, springboard, up to the top rope with a big fist to the face. What a punch. Goes for a drop kick. It's sidestepped by Blitzkrieg instead. Oh, Blitzkrieg with a big knee to the face. Slaps him in the face. That's just total disrespect. But Jackson catches the leg on the way in. Step over. Back kick. What a heel kick. We got a tag to Otto. Jackson Montgomery gets his partner in. Blitzkrieg gets his partner in. Takeshi's in. Otto's in. Otto comes running right at him. Gets him right into the corner. And Otto Diethelm is letting the fists fly. My God, look at these shots. Look at these shots. Come on, Otto. Win the championships. Nice, using the rope as a weapon, but Blitzkrieg as a bloody mess, but he still is grabbing Otto, restraining him from keeping the momentum going. Otto's struggling to get out. Shoulder block to the gut, punch to the face. Blitzkrieg sent it flying off the apron. But you gotta wonder, did he buy Takeshi enough time to get himself back in this match? Otto is telling him where he can shove it. Oh, he went for the snap judgment, gets caught with a knee to the head. Oh, no, no, no. Oh my God, his lights might be out. Takeshi Kato with that suplex into a knee strike. Follows it up. Package pile driver. Oh my God. Takeshi goes for a cover. It's not over. It's not over, God damn it. Otto still kicks out. Holy hell. Otto Diethelm has the most heart in this business, no doubt about it at this point. You can't argue with me. This man does not know the meaning of the word quit. He is ever encourageable, and this is why these fans are booing, because they see what the World's Axis has done to Otto Diethelm, but Otto still has not been broken, so there's no reason that these fans should lose hope yet. Otto on the wrong side of the ring, though. We got to tag the Blitzkrieg. Oh my God, elevated, meaty aura. Look at Jackson begging and pleading and screaming for a tag, but it's not coming. It is not coming. Look at the shots to the back of the head. Blitzkrieg with an abdominal stretch right in the middle of the ring. Otto cannot reach the ropes. He is torquing on that midsection, wrenching the spine in ways it shouldn't be wrenched, but Otto fights out of it with the hip toss. And he brushes it off like it's nothing. This guy is unbelievable. Blitzkrieg, big elbow to the face. Irish whip it to the corner. Oh, once again, every time Jackson gets up to the apron, they're not even going to allow Otto to make a tag or even dream of making a tag. Takeshi's in the ring. Oh, they've flipped the script. They've turned the tables, and this time it's going to be another powerbomb superplex on Otto this time. Otto's done in the middle of the ring. Jackson's on the outside. He can't even get back in. How the hell did he kick out? Look at Takeshi's face. He doesn't know what to do. Otto Diethelm has survived everything the World's Axis has thrown at him. Jackson's back on the apron. He's begging for a tag. Otto's crawling, but Takeshi just... he's the dream killer. Otto's trying to get up to his feet, but every time he's met with that, and how many more shots to the face can he take? This is brutal. This is brutal. Oh, he's busted wide open from those knee strikes. That's how much impact is on those strikes. Split his skull. Oh, good night. Spinning back fist just puts Otto out for good. I don't see him getting out of this. He didn't even move. That's it. The World's Axis retains the title, but my God, Otto Diethelm, you're a damn champion in my books. Jackson Montgomery, you're a damn champion in my books. Always been Otto with the heart of a champion in this match. He survived as much as he could, but that last back fist, he was out. I could tell he was out. He didn't even move a muscle. The lights were gone. Nobody was home. But what a match. What a match, what an effort by the challengers in this one. Jackson and Otto gave it their all. But when those two guys can have a match like that, give it their all and still not win. Who's going to challenge the World's Axis next? Who wants to challenge the World's Axis next? These guys might have a lock on the tag team division for a very, very, very long time. Takeshi and Blitzkrieg stand tall once more, and the LBA picks up a big-time win for their side. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, the World Championship will be on the line in a ladder match. This is going to get nasty. Milwaukee's seen a hell of a show here tonight. The people in the building here and the people at home, not just in Milwaukee, but everywhere. You've been a great audience, and I thank you very much for watching this show. But right now, I'm a little bit afraid of what I've done, to be honest with you. Jason Adams hasn't had a week off in I don't know how long. It's been months. He does not want to take a week off. He does not want to have... You know, I don't know if he thinks it's a sign of weakness or whatever, but this man has been wrestling non-stop week after week after week, sometimes twice a week, because we had a pay-per-view last month. And it caught up to him. I fully believe that's one of the reasons he lost the world title to Jowell on Pulse a few weeks ago. But this man has wrestled week after week, and not just in singles action, one-on-one, normal match. He's had brutal, barbaric matches, ladder matches, triple threat matches, table matches. And if that ladder match that he had against Ivan a month ago is any indication, he might not walk out of here in one piece. Whoever wins this match might not walk out of here in one piece. That's how far they're willing to go. We know how far Jowell is willing to go. We've seen it before, and we'll see it time and time again as long as he is the champion. Jason Adams, we saw what he did to Jowell on Monday, and it wasn't pretty. He absolutely, him and Rich Reed destroyed Jowell, who walks around here claiming he's the LBA World Champion. He's got that belt around his waist. The belt that's hanging above the ring right now is the only one that matters. That's the prize they're fighting for, the CME World Championship. So Jowell left that belt on the floor laying like it wasn't good enough for him. Well, if he wants to win the match and keep calling himself the champion, he's got to climb the ladder and pull it down. This is going to get nasty. This is going to get ugly. This This is for the World Championship, so I wouldn't expect it any other way. What a piece of trash belt that is. Well, it fits the person that's wearing it, though. That right there is the World Championship. That's the belt people fight for. It's a mark of a champion right there. And Jason Adams has worn it before, and he's worn it proudly before. He's going to try and wear it again. Match starts, and Jowell, of course, gets out of the ring as soon as he possibly can. Oh, just to get a weapon. He doesn't want to fight Jason head on straight up. Oh, God, Jason Adams with a plancha to the outside. The ladder almost caused us a lawsuit there, flying into the fence. Almost caused Jason severe injury as well, but he avoided it somehow. Jason gets Jowell back in the ring. He goes up on the top rope. Jowell sees him up there, follows up with a big drop kick to knock him down. Jowell is going to... What the hell is he doing? Oh, sidewalk slam, back first, spine first into that turnbuckle. The champion now is going for another ladder, but Jesus Christ, Jason Adams with no consideration for his own well-being. Suicide dives himself into Jowell and the ladder. How is he standing? Uh-oh. Oh, we got another ladder coming into play. How many more ladders are these guys going to pull out? Oh, wait a minute. Jason's got something else in mind for that one as Jowell pulls another ladder into the ring. He comes in, but Jason's right there to catch him on the way inside. Spinning back suplex. Luckily for the champion, his head didn't crack against the ladder or he might be dead. Well, I stand corrected. The ladder met Jowell this time. Jason sets up that ladder on the inside of the ring. He's going to climb it. He's going to go for the championship early to make sure this doesn't last as long as it possibly could. The longer this match goes, the more I think Jowell has the advantage here. Jason's trying to pull that thing down, but Jowell is on the top rope, and he drop kicks the ladder from right out underneath him. Oh my God, Jason's hanging on for dear life. Jowell hurt himself on that one. Oh, and he can't hang on any longer. He falls down, crashing to the mat below, and another ladder comes into play. Jowell throws that in the ring. Jason's there to meet him, though. Oh, Jowell's trying to play defense at this point. You can see him trying to hold off the onslaught. Jason catches him with a headbutt. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Jason now picking the champ up. Oh, Jowell face first into the turnbuckle. Jason's got the ladder. Oh, goes to hit him in the spine with it. Jowell comes out of the corner with fists flying. Manages to hit one right on the mark. Jason's running to the corner now. Jowell's got the ladder. He's setting it up, but Jason's back out of the corner as quickly as he possibly can. Pump handle. Suplex. Very nice. Jason's not satisfied with one ladder. He's got another one. Just to crack him in the head with it. Very nice by Jason. Look at Hernandez just crawling to the ropes, trying to get himself and get his bearings back, but he's getting no rest. Throws Jowell into the ladder there on the turnbuckle, and that's going to try and buy him enough time to get that belt down. Remember, in the CME ladder match, the belt has locks on it this time, so they have to unlock each hinge of the belt before they can pull it down. This is going to take some time for both men. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, Jowell took one look up, and he saw what he was about to do. Oh, my God! Jesus Christ! Both men fly into the ladder! Jason, you can see Jason writhing and screaming in pain. His spine just got met with the steel of a ladder, and he's trying to pull himself back up. Jowell hits him in the face with it. Look at Jason pulling himself into the corner now. He's just trying to sit and get something back from it, but Jowell is not going to let him rest. smashing him repeatedly with the ladder. Oh, and then adding in some stomps to the mid. My God. Jowell's climbing the ladder now. He's looking to get that belt for himself. The one that he so handily left behind like it was nothing to him. Now he's going to have to grab it if he wants to win. Jason's following up on the other side as Jowell tries to unlock that belt. Punches him right in the gut. He can't. There's no way he can get the belt down at this point. And he has to let go. Jason punches him off the ladder. And Jason Adams now has the opportunity to grab that belt for himself. This man, Jason, has pulled off miracles before. We saw him in that match against his partner for the championship at Resolution. Was a match unlike any I have ever seen. The fact that he won the match was saying something. If he could do that, he could do this. But Jowell is on the other side of the ladder now, connecting with shots to the gut. Jason forced to break the grip on the belt. Oh, smashes his head into the top of the ladder, does Adams. Oh, Jowell returns the favor. We're trading shots on top of the ladder, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very precarious position for both men to be in. Jason, though, is going to go for a suplex on Jowell. Oh, my God, no, no, no. Jesus Christ, his head. We saw the same thing happen in Jason and Ivan's match, but this, his feet draped on the top rope, his head spiked into the mat. He's done. He's done. Look at his body. There's nothing, his soul has left his body, ladies and gentlemen. And Jason has all the time in the world to grab that belt and win this match. But he's not going to do that. Comes off the top of the ladder with an elbow drop to the heart. Whatever heart is left in that body just got smashed in with an elbow drop. And Jason's climbing the ladder now. Gonna grab that belt, ladies and gentlemen. I think this might be it. Jowell is crawling, but what does he have left? What does this man have left in his body? Because it just got destroyed. But still fighting back, hitting him right in the knee, right in the legs, trying to collapse him off that ladder, which would be a hell of a fall if he managed to do that. Shot to the spine. Oh my God, Jowell with a power bomb off the ladder. This is barbarism. I don't know how either of these men are on their feet. Oh, clothesline by Jason, missed, and German suplex through the ladder. The ladder just disintegrated on impact, but Jason is getting up. This man is unreal. Shoulder blocks him into the ladder. Jowell throws him to the outside. Jason hangs on. This man went through a ladder and he is still on his feet. I've never seen such superhuman strength. This man must do cardio 24/7. Oh no, we're seeing the Germans now. 1, 2. We're gonna get the trifecta here. The holy trinity of suplexes from Jason Adams. And you can see the look on Jowell's face as he landed and just collapsed to the mat below. Jason hoists him up now. Oh, throws him over the top rope on that ladder. And this is not where the champion wants to be. Jason, don't do this to yourself. You can just... I've just seen a man die on live pay-per-view. It's over. It's over! I've never seen somebody's head collide with a ladder like that before! And the final bow on the outside to add to it! Oh my God, he final bowed him on a ladder! That was maybe one of the most sickening things I've ever seen in a professional wrestling ring, and I've been watching wrestling for a long, long time, and I've been calling it for a long, long time. Jason Adams' head snapped off that ladder in such an unholy way that I have to go to church because of it. Oh my God. Forgive me for my sins because I have caused this match. I made this match happen. And Jason is somehow not only on the top rope, he's goddamn alive. And he drop kicks him off the ladder. Jowell takes a tumble. But he's still getting up faster than Jason. This is a spectacle, is all I can call it. This is a spectacle. Jason ducks under that clothesline, connects with a shot of his own. Oh, what a beautiful cradle suplex right there. Jason again throw. Jason, please. Jason, you're lucky to be alive. Don't do it again. He hits the moonsault this time. He had a plan and he stuck to it, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't know if I would have done that. But Jowell goes crashing through the ladder off of that moonsault. I don't know what kind of balls this man has to try that again after his life must have flashed before his eyes, but there is some serious cojones going on in Jason Adams, and he is going to try and climb a ladder and get that belt. This man has been through so much over the past couple of months at the hands of the LBA, and this is what it's come to. He's willing to kill himself to try and not only win the title, but to put them out of their misery. Jason's climbing the ladder, but Jowell is in the ring right behind him. He's climbing the other side of that ladder. As soon as he goes to pull the belt down, he is met at the top. Oh, look at these shots. It breaks the grip. Jason was trying his hardest to keep that title belt in his hands. Oh, smashing his head. What a camera shot. Great job, cameraman, on that. But Jason still is fighting back. Wait a minute. We saw this. We already saw this. What are you doing? Oh my God, he just got thrown out of the ring. I, maybe for the first time in my life, have been rendered speechless. Let the crowd do the talking for me for the rest of the show, because this is saying more than I ever could. This whole building is on their feet and screaming. And right now I'm screaming inside because I feel like two main event wrestlers are about to be dead. And Jason Adams, that sure as hell ain't under the belt. What are you doing, my friend? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Elbow drop from the top of the ladder. Jowell just got smashed to the floor below. Jason is not done. He is not going to climb. Instead, he drapes him rib first on the barricade. If you bought front row tickets to this show, you certainly got a treat, because not only did Jowell just fall in your lap there, he almost fell in your lap off a ladder. Punch to the face. Another one from Jason Adams, the challenger. Jowell just cocks back with whatever energy he had left to finish him with that one. And oh, we got these strikes. God, that knee at the end is just devastating. Jowell throws him into the barricade now. Oh my God, we've seen him do this before, and this is what won him the World Championship in the first place. It's won him numerous matches. Calling it the LBA logo, and then drives his head into the barricade with a corkscrew leg drop. Oh my God, you saw the impact on his face hitting that wall. Look at him, he can't even run into the ring. He just slowly gets on the apron, crawls himself back in the ring, but I think he might have all the seconds he needs to climb this ladder and get the belt. Unfortunately, Jason's stirring though. Jason, he's climbing the ladder. You got to get up to your feet, buddy. You've fought through so much already. Jowell is up there. Jowell's got his hands locked in. Jason drop kicks the ladder into his ladder, and Jowell is hanging in no man's land. Jason, what are you going to do? There's no need for a risk like this. Jowell just fell down from that belt, and Jason Adams sees an opportunity, and he's going to try and capitalize on it. Thank goodness he didn't take another chance. I did not want to see this man lose his head. Jason's climbing up. He's got the belt. Is he going to be able to pull this belt down? Jowell is stirring. He's on one knee, but he's slow to get up. This is Jason's opportunity to try and pull that title belt down for CME. You got to do this for CME, Jason. Oh, Jowell's fighting back with shots to the ribs again. Jason smashes his head right into the top of the ladder. Oh, Jowell does the same thing. Jowell's trying to grab the belt from right underneath, from right over Jason Adams. Jason's stirring. He sees him, punches him right in the ribs. Oh, shot to the ribs. Oh, but wait, he got down. Oh, Jowell has the belt unlocked. Jason knew he had the belt unlocked. God damn it. What a ride that was. And I don't want to hate Jowell. I honestly don't. I love his matches. He gives me quality matches every time, but the man is a piece of garbage, and I'm sick to my stomach that he still has this belt. But Jason Adams almost killed himself for this company, and for that I thank him. I thank him for his efforts. It just wasn't enough. Ladies and gentlemen, we will find a new challenger for Jowell in that CME World Championship that he has. He is bloody from that ladder shot, I believe. But I hope you enjoyed Crash Course, ladies and gentlemen.